We are Vermeer, and for over 75 years, this is where innovation meets excellence. Our journey began with a philosophy: find a need, fill that need, and simply build the best. A short mission statement with a profound impact. It led to numerous innovations that changed how work was done, starting with the mechanical wagon hoist in the 1940s. It was then that Gary Vermeer began creating hoists to help rural Iowa farms get more done in a day. They were so popular that Vermeer eventually founded his company in 1948. The 1950s saw the invention of the stump cutter at Vermeer. As always, it started with a need. Gary Vermeer had to clear trees from his fields for crop production, but removing tree stumps was a hassle. During the initial testing of a prototype, an operator accidentally moved the wheel horizontally instead of vertically, and a solution was discovered. It cut the stump more efficiently, and that sweeping cutting motion remains the industry standard almost 70 years later. Our spirit of innovation continued to address the needs of farmers and hay producers. In 1971, Vermeer revolutionized the agricultural industry with the introduction of the first large, round hay baler. The idea was sparked when a local cattle producer told Gary Vermeer he was getting out of the cattle business because it was too labor-intensive. Gary decided a one-person hay system was needed.
Everything got to be so hard. Farms were growing and cattle were growing, and had to have a better way.
After chalking out the design on the factory floor and field testing the first prototype, the round baler was born. This innovation allowed farmers to produce hay bales almost 10 times larger than before, and agriculture worldwide was changed. Fast forward to today, and Vermeer continues to innovate for hay and forage producers. The ZR5 1200 self-propelled baler was introduced in 2017. This machine offers premium comfort and maneuverability, automating parts of the baling process to help make work both easier and smarter. Not to mention, it was recently named the coolest thing made in Iowa. 4 years after that launch, Vermeer introduced the bale hawk concept to address labor shortages on farms. Named the 2021 Best Field Concept Robot by Future Farming Online, this autonomous bale mover collects and moves bales to set areas. The Series 3 duplex drum, featured in Vermeer tub and horizontal grinders, is another example of our dedication to enhancing performance and durability. This drum design enhances cutting performance and durability, making maintenance more convenient and helping extend the wear life of the equipment. Safety is a top priority at Vermeer. That's why we engineered the bottom feed stop bar on brush chippers. Located at the front of the feed table, this feature allows operators to quickly stop the feed mechanism with a simple touch. Making work easier by design is at the core of the Vermeer mission.
Without our products, this world would look radically different. The way that work gets done would be radically different. We're doing it in a clean and sustainable way to help better future generations.
The PD25R pile driver features row-to-row automation, allowing operators to move from one pile to the next with minimal manual input. In the late 1980s, Vermeer embarked on a journey that would revolutionize the underground construction industry. Our horizontal directional drilling technology not only transformed Vermeer, but also reshaped how utilities are installed worldwide. Today, Vermeer stands as a market leader in HDD, offering cutting-edge solutions for the installation of fiber, electrical, oil, gas, and water utilities. The Vermeer XR2 vacuum excavator, introduced in 2019, was a groundbreaking advancement in hydro excavation technology. By integrating a shaker deck that separates liquids and solids, the XR2 boosted productivity by allowing contractors to stay on the job site longer, work more efficiently, and help reduce disposal costs. Our latest drilling innovation can be found on our next generation line of drills, automated rod exchange. This cutting-edge technology eliminates 19 manual steps for operators.
I think the main challenge that our customers are faced now is labor. It's enough people to be able to do the job and run the equipment. And so I think training continues to be a part of that, and there's different ways that we're focusing on training than maybe compared to the past. But it's really designing equipment that can be as productive as possible and figuring out ways to decrease that learning curve, to put an operator on a piece of equipment and get them up to par and looking to the future to see what we can do there to reduce the amount of effort that's required to complete a job.
At Vermeer, we don't just create products, we create solutions. At Vermeer, innovation is part of our past, present, and always our future.